Hey guys, Aquanus here with another commentary here playing jungle Warwick without smite. And I saw this on the button mashers that people were playing Warwick without smite. He had a guide for it, so I'll put a link in the description to give him some credit for that. And I thought I'd try it out because Warwick doesn't have much CC. I mean, he has his ultimate, which allows you to silence someone so they can't move or do anything. But that's really about it. So if you don't take anything else next to the red buff, then your ganks will be pretty much useless unless, you know, you're very lucky. So what I like to do is take exhaust, because, well, mostly people don't pick exhaust, but also it is very useful for Warwick in the jungle to take exhaust, because it will make his ganks more effective, because you can slow people. Instead of, oh, I'm having some trouble here it seems, but instead of, you know, chasing them over and over for meters and meters until they are under a tower isn't a very good way to go. I'd rather just slow them and kill them as soon as possible before they get any much further. So I think that exhaust is the best way to go for Warwick. He doesn't really need smite because he can do fine. He doesn't need health pots either once you have picked up a vampiric scepter. You see here, I've picked up the vampiric scepter and I'm doing absolutely fine. I guess this was warded here, or I don't know where Timo was, because, you know, I was trying to gank, but oh, here I'm trying to use my exhaust, but he was too close to the turret, so he couldn't really do anything. It was a very early gank though. So I'm going to regain my health again. I must say, this technique, it worked out really well for me. Not only just because your ganks are stronger, but also in fights. Let's say in a 1v1 you have exhaust, it's much easier for you to get a kill. And also in team fights where your team is chasing someone, which we'll see happening a lot in this game, is that we're chasing someone and we can't get after him. So I just go in there, I use my exhaust, and then I chase him, and then we all chase him and we kill him eventually. So the fact of you taking exhaust is, you know, not only good for you, but also good for your team. I mean, it's much better than smite. I mean, you won't be able to smite Dragon and Baron, but still, I think you will have more profit from just being able to smite. I mean, being able to get more kills with your exhaust than being able to smite a Dragon and Baron, which you could have also killed with your abilities. Well, I'm talking too fast. Abilities and your basic attacks. Here you see, I'm just chasing him. He wants to get away. People are pinging me to go away. Oh, sorry. But I just kept chasing and chasing. I flashed in and I killed him. And unfortunately, Gangplank is chasing me. Timo is here somewhere too. Ken is coming to help. I make a big mistake, as you see. Gangplank is very low. But what I do, I keep on walking, walk behind him, and take one basic attack on him. If I didn't walk, I would have been able to attack him with 2 basic attacks, and he would have been dead for sure, and I would have gotten the kill. Too bad, you know, it's those small kind of things that make the difference in a game. I mean, if I did kill him, I could have picked up more gold and, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's stuff you don't really notice at first, but looking back at it, because at first I didn't really notice that caused me to not get the kill. But now looking back at it, I understand what the mistake was that I made. Fizz there trying to run, and she escapes, unfortunately, because she's Fizz and stupid champion. Not hate against the Fizz players, but I just don't really like Fizz. Pretty annoying, almost ungankable, so, you know. So what am I going to talk about? I guess I could talk about the runes. I take attack speed marks, attack speed quintessences, I think, and then I have a little amount of attack speed in my seals and my glyphs, just because I have a few runes left. And the attack speed is pretty good for your jungle route, because the lifesteal is very important, and the faster you can attack, the more lifesteal you will get off of it eventually. And I don't think I take attack damage runes. In the button mashers guide, they say that you could take crit. What am I saying? That you could take crit runes, but I don't build Warwick with crit. I build them on hit effect. On hit effect. I don't know what I'm saying. On hit effect. So I build him a wit's end. Well, I don't know what I was actually building in this game. I don't think it was the right thing to do. I know that I got a lot of attack speed from it. I built a Madrid's Blood Razor with a Wit's End and a Maladies, and I'm not sure if those stack. I'm not sure if they stack. I don't think so. Maybe not, but I got crazy attack speed from them, and I think the Malady still works with the reduction of magic resist. So it could work. At least if Wit's End and Blood Razors don't stack, then you could still go for the Maladies for the attack speed and the reduction of magic resist. But you could also go for an Abyssal Scepter, because it pretty much has the same effect. I guess Abyssal Scepter and what's it called? Abyssal Scepter and the Maladies stack. I'm not sure. They could stack, but I'm just not sure about that. It could work, yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't know why it wouldn't work. I mean, you would shred them totally. Hold on, I need to type a message real quick. People out there are talking very loud. I hope it won't be on the video that you can hear it. Probably not. Someone was asking me to play with them, but I'm recording a video, so sorry, I can't play with you right now. I forgot what I was talking about. I was talking about the rooms and everything, and then oh yeah, the Blood Razors. Well, with the Maladies and the Abyssal Scepter, your Blood Razor will hit even harder because their magic resist will be lowered, so the extra damage from the Blood Razors will be increased. This damn Teemo with his mushrooms flying around. If it wasn't for this Teemo mushrooms, I probably would have made it out. But Gangplank's ultimate was very strong, and he has some pretty ridiculous crits on his parlay. Plus the fact that he has his remove scurvy. Yeah, I know what it's called because I've been playing Gangplank myself. I'm not very good as him. But he had his I don't know why Gangplank was constantly saying well played Warwick. Maybe he was like bragging me or something, or maybe because most of the time he would die anyways, but maybe he was bragging me, possibly. We didn't call that Fizz again because she's Fizz and she's stupid. So yeah, the Blood Razor could definitely work with that Maladies and Abyssal Scepter. I didn't try it out. I was just going for attack speed. I was like, yeah, attack speed is important. I want to get this for my Warwick. I'm building him slightly tanky. As you can see with my, well, later on in the build, you can see that I build a Heart of Gold, I think it's called, a Heart of Gold, and a Wit's End for the magic resist, which is great because once you ult in, because it is like 5 basic attacks, your ult equals 5 basic attacks, you will be pretty magic resistant once you get out of your ultimate, so you could engage a fight with your ultimate and then be a little more tankier because you have that extra magic resist from your Maladies, and then you could just go in there, use your W and spam your basic attacks to actually shred them to pieces, which we'll see me do quite often. Trying to defend mid here. So I want to talk about this actually now because I know that people will be flaming. There have been people messaging me on YouTube and leaving comments that I'm selfish and that I should stop talking about kill stealing when I'm doing it myself. Maybe I'm kill stealing. I don't really notice it. I just say that kill stealing is lame. Maybe I do it myself, but there were people who have certain types of opinions about kill stealing. Like, dude, wait, let me use my creepy weird comment guy. Dude, you just totally use that flash and that ultimate to get that kill. So that's a kill steal, man. And you know, if that was you, don't take it personal. I don't think you sound like that. It's just my general voice that I use for people like that, who will leave negative comments which don't actually make sense in my opinion. It's nothing personal. Well, I guess it's personal to you. But what I was saying, I don't think it's a kill steal when you use your ultimate, and I apologize for people who don't enjoy my gameplays just because they see me KS in their way. I don't want to KS. I think KS is bad. And I will try to have my gameplays more enjoyable and less inverted commas KS like. Also, what I want to talk about in the end of this gameplay, I did ask my team to not kill the destroy the nexus, because I want to get that plus 30 kills, but I only got to plus 25, as you could see from my oh wait, this is a very nice play here. There, attacking Gangplank. He thought he could kill me, but I was like, no, you cannot. There, I used my Q. He still lives, so I used my ultimate. And you know, it only was like one attack, but it was still worth it. I just wanted to have the Gangplank dead. But later on in the video, I asked my team not to destroy the Nexus because I want that 30 plus kills, because I haven't gotten any 30 plus kills so far. I did get amazing gameplay with Misfortune, but I didn't get my 30 plus kills, unfortunately, and I really want to get that, but that was really selfish of me, I think, that I asked my team to not destroy the Nexus and keep on going, even though they wanted to end the game, just so I could get my 30 plus kills. That was really selfish, and I apologize for that. So, you right there thinking you need to flame on my videos? No need, I already apologized. Calm down. So, I've been playing jungle so far, and people really say that Lee Sin and Nocturne are the best jungles. Either Lee Sin, because he has very early ganks, or Nocturne, because his ultimate pretty much beats the... what's it called? The wards. Now, I don't think Nocturne is that good at beating wards. I mean, well, it works to some extent, but he doesn't have very good early ganks. So, just picking Nocturne for the early ganks later on at level 6 isn't very useful. I like to go for those early ganks and get my team fed early on. We're trying to get some kills over here. I actually get shred to pieces. This Gangplank was destroying me. There you see that I built my Heart of Gold. I'm not sure what those things are called. Hold on, let me just look it up on my iPhone. It was the same with my Yi commentary, where I didn't know what the God, I still don't know it. The needless something large rod that built into Rabadons. There, removed Scurvy from Gangplank, who escaped from my ultimate. Pretty lame, so OP, but yeah, blah blah blah. So let me look up what this item is. It's in the bottom left corner of my items. I'm looking on my iPod. I've got this cool app which allows me to check champions and items and their builds and everything. I got a Glacial Shroud. That's what it's called. Glacial Shroud, and that's very cool because you get cooldown reduction, which is great for your ultimate and your Q, because your Q will be great damage output next to your ultimate, because later on when I get more cooldown reduction, it feels like my ult is on maybe a 15-second cooldown. Once I was actually surprised that my ultimate was up already and was like, what is this? How is this possible? Then my ultimate is up again, and it is great because his ultimate is very powerful. It lets you suppress enemies, like I said, which can have your team get some crazy kills. I don't know where what happened. Poppy over there, I don't know what the hell she is doing. She went all the way over there to top to chase Teemo, leaves the team behind, and two of us die in a team fight, and then Poppy dies even so. So she could have helped the team, but instead she chases Teemo all the way to top and dies anyways, and then calls Teemo a lucker. I mean, shut up. You just walked into a mushroom and he's got a poison and everything. It was just pretty stupid play from you, but I won't flame on you. I don't know why she says Warwick is gay. What the hell is that? Do you see that? Warwick is gay. What the hell what's the point of that? I don't think I replied to that, but just because I say that you left your team behind, which you clearly did, just to get a kill, and you die anyways, doesn't mean that I'm gay. I'm just asking you to, you know, be a little wiser and help the team instead of chase someone across the map just to get a kill, which you end up dying anyway. So I don't want to get too emotional here and start raging at people. Team want to go for Baron, but I see something happening over there at mid. Poppy and Kennen are in some trouble, so I thought it would help them. Frozen Heart I built now. I just noticed. Frozen Heart, amazing for Warwick. The armor from Frozen Heart is great. It makes him a little more tanky. It has him take less damage in team fights, because without you hitting your basic attacks as Warwick, you will be pretty open to being killed, because you need that lifesteal and health regen from Warwick to stay alive. So Frozen Heart is pretty good on Warwick, just to get that bit of armor and be a little more tanky. Also, it does 20. It gives you 500 mana. Forgot to mention that, which is great on Warwick because Warwick doesn't have a lot of mana. So it would be great to get a Frozen Heart on Warwick. Then the 20% cooldown reduction, which I also mentioned on the Glacial Shroud, and then reduce attack speed of nearby enemies by 20%, which is great. It helps your team out also. When you have that, you know, you're quite tanky, you're quite, you know, heavy damage dealing because you deal tons of damage. Quoting Freak there, but yeah, you do deal tons of damage, and you're tanky, so you can pretty much play in every role. You can push, you can tank for your team, you can do anything with this Warwick build. There I picked up my Spirit Visage, which will make you a little more tanky. I'm almost died over there, but well, I died anyways because of this stupid Gangplank who's so OP, and he just stupid room scurvy, and I don't know why Shin didn't use his ultimate. At that point I was like frustrated because he didn't, but now coming to think of it, I know, looking back again at this gameplay, I realized that even if he did, I probably would have died, and he might have died also. So it was a good thing that he didn't use his ultimate and will use it for someone else. So I built my Spirit Visage. Let me just go over the specs for the Spirit Visage if I can find it. There you go. 30 magic resistance, which makes you a little more tanky and works great with your Wit's End if you take it. 250 health, so you're a little more tanky. Unique passive reduces ability cooldown by 10%, which is also great for your ultimate and your Q, so you can get more health back and deal more damage. And then increasing your healing and regeneration effects on yourself by 15%, which works great with your passive, your Q, and your ultimate. So that is also one of the good items to get for Warwick. As you see over here, I'm just shredding people. I've activated with my W. I have 2.3 attack speed, and I'm not even done with my build because I just picked up my Wit's End, but I still have to pick up a Maladies. I could have sold the Wit's End for the what's it called, Abyssal Scepter, but I didn't pick it up in this game. But now coming to think of it, it might be a good item for Warwick. Doing some fighting over there, doing some fighting over there. What you also want to do is jungle Warwick. I'm thinking about making a guide for him as well, because as you see, I'm doing pretty good in this game, and I wasn't most lucky with this team because, well, this enemy team, because this enemy team was pretty strong, so they were making it quite difficult for me to actually endure through this game. But let's say if there is a little more squishy team you're playing against, you could get fed early on, fed much more, and you could pick up kills easily. Yeah, B-Sig FFS, because I was so frustrated with the Teemo and his Teemo mushrooms. I walked into 3 mushrooms over there. Ridiculous. So there I picked up my, again, I don't know what that item is called, so I'll get it on my iPod and look it up. Again. So what you want to do is jungle Warwick. You want to get your W first for that extra attack speed, because your survivability pretty much is around attack speed. Because if you don't get attack speed early on, you will definitely die. As you saw in the beginning of my video at blue buff, if you don't get a very heavy leash and you don't get your attack speed, you will most likely die. There, me almost regaining back to full health on this volley bear. That was pretty nice. But what I was saying, if you don't get that attack speed, that crazy attack speed, you will most likely die in the jungle at blue buff, because you need that extra lifesteal, and it's not like you deal crazy damage or something. You just need that attack speed to stay alive. So this was so nice. Hit this Cho'Gath. He's a big monster, but I'm not scared of you. I'm freaking Jacob from Twilight. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't even like Twilight. It's stupid. And Warwick is much more awesome than Twilight. So I'm much more awesome than Jacob. So just saying. I'm probably going to get flamed for this as well, like some teenage girl getting pissed at me, and probably something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if that is the case. I don't know. I don't think girls most likely watch my videos. I have some female friends who probably watch my videos, but just in general, I don't think there are a lot of girls watching videos. I don't think there are a lot of girls playing League of Legends in the first place. I know there are quite some. I mean, in total I know maybe 4, but the majority is guys. Oh, so I was going to look up this item. I just built my maladies. The item I picked up, let me look up what that is. Oh, I've got my awesome voice back, and someone invited me again. Oh, someone added me. Yeah, I have my League of Legends open, so that's why. If you want to add me again, go ahead. I like playing games, so feel free to do so. Still looking up the item. Come on, where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, Amplifying Tome. I thought it was an Amplifying Tome, but I thought Amplifying Tome was a much more expensive item. Yeah, Amplifying Tome is a much more cheap item which builds into maladies. I thought it was an expensive item, like something that gives you cooldown reduction. So this pretty much shows how little I know about the items in League of Legends. I pretty much have to look up everything. Pretty much the small items. I know the big items, but those small things, I don't really know what those are called. I mean, I don't even know what all that stuff is called that you build into a Phantom Dancer. I know that it's Berserker Grease, but that's really about it. And some cloak and some short sword. And then you get a seal, some sort of seal. But, you know, I really need to look that stuff up and prepare myself better for my videos. As you see, I'm shredding them. They don't have a chance of surviving. I'm just taking them down so easily. Later on, I just killed Teemo completely with just my ultimate and nothing else. I see Fizz there. I didn't even feel like going after her. She will jump away anyways. And I wanted to take myself a challenge and take one of the big guys like Volibear or Cho'Gath, because they were really tanky. I almost get gangplanked there, but damn Fizz with their thingy messes it up, and people are messaging me on my phone, and they need to stop doing that when I'm recording commentaries, and they need to shut the hell up and stop bothering me while I'm doing this. I'm sounding like an old man and complaining about everything. Fizz, stop running away, you're dead. Again, the same situation, just like with Gangplank. My Q just doesn't do enough damage to kill them. But yeah, I need to stop complaining. I'm like an old man. It's not good for you. It's bad for your heart and everything, and I don't know what I'm saying. Me tanking the turret over there, I barely took any damage. So this is the part, I think, where I shred Teemo. There, just my ultimate, and I take him out. And I'm pretty much getting to the end of my video. So what I will say is, oh, there you here you see me asking for them to fall back and not take down the Nexus. But that was, I already talked about that. Anyways, I'm going to make a guide for this for Jungle Warwick without smite. So if you want to see that, subscribe. If you want to see other more of my videos, subscribe as well. If you enjoyed if you enjoyed the video, please like and favorite. Leave a comment if you want to leave some feedback. And I think that was it, guys. And I noticed that I'm talking way too fast again. I need to stop doing that. But yeah, that was it, guys. Leave a like, leave a favorite, anything. Yeah. Subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. And that was it, guys. And I'll see y'all later. I just did that weird voice. People say that I sound like a pedophile when I do that voice. I don't know. I'll have to listen to that back.